I never know what to say at the beginning of these videos on YouTube because everyone goes, "Hey guys." So I guess,
hello, is it me you're looking for?
in this tutorial, I will be teaching you a trick that Michael Lamar uses where the spectator cuts to the 4 aces. And if you haven't heard of Michael Lamar, I suggest you look for him anywhere you can. Michael Lamar, A-M-M-A-R. If you don't know who he is, you're very new to magic or you've been living under a rock. Everything he's brought out has been very, very, very good. His top-it video, he's easy to master, card miracles, etc., etc., etc. And when I started magic back in the I used to follow Michael Lamar quite closely, and it brings back fond memories because I remember my Michael Lamar days.
Wow, it's very nice.
First, I'll show you the performance as Michael Lamar does it, and then I will get into the tutorial with you. So here is the performance.
Do you play cards? Are you a card playing kind of guy? Yeah? Well, you'd be perfect for this. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you cut the cards. Let me give a quick shuffle here first. I'm going to have you cut the cards into 4 different packets, approximately equal, although it's not essential that they be equal, but 4 packets. There you go. Yeah, starting from here, if you would, just all the way across. Very good. Very good. There's no way I could have predicted that it would turn out that way, or which cards would end up in which packet, or which cards would end up on the tops of each packets. So I tell you what, let's just go ahead and take the tops of each one of those, and isn't it interesting that you just happened to end up with all 4 aces?
How'd you do that?
You did very good.
We're not playing with you.
Double your salary.
Okay, I think that effect is pretty awesome. He's using what is known as a biddle steal for this effect. You can take the 4 aces out and set the deck up openly like he does in the video, or you can arrive with it already set up. And the setup is 3 aces on the bottom, 1 ace on top. That easy. Okay, you can do a shuffle where you retain the bottom aces and the top ace over here. You can do like a false shuffle like that, which I'm sure you know how to do by now. If you don't know how to do that, I suggest maybe doing a few more basic lessons. If you guys want basic lessons, comment and then tell me what you'd like to learn and I will teach you. Okay, so like I said, 3 aces on the bottom, 1 ace on top. You tell the spectator to cut the cards into 4 piles, and then they do it like so. That guy that did it in the video did it in a weird way, but normally people do it that way. Now you know that this is the top of the deck and that's the bottom of the deck. Okay, but you got to watch in case the spectator does something weird like that dude did in the
That's all, folks.
Anyway, like I was saying, if the guys cut the cards in a weird way, like do it in a weird order or whatever, just pay attention and you'll know where the top card ends up. Okay, but usually it's like this. So now we've got the 3 on the bottom here, indifferent, and then 1 on top here. So what happens is thusly, you take this pile and he explains that it's impossible for him to know what cards are in the pile. What he's secretly doing is he's ascertaining where the bottom 3 cards are, and then he gets them in a stock as he closes the spread and forms a pinky break underneath the stack. When he pulls the card off the top, saying, I'm going to take a card off the top of each pile, he pulls the top card off that pile onto these cards unknowingly to the audience, but if he does it in a nice tempo, you'll never notice. And he holds a break like that. Then he takes another indifferent card, because what you've got to remember is that was an indifferent card on top of the 3 aces. Then he picks up the next pile, takes another indifferent card on top of that card, puts it down, takes another indifferent card on top of that card, keeping a break underneath. And then here comes the biddle steal. This is the genius move. Incidentally, it's called a biddle steal because you use the biddle grip. This is the biddle grip where you hold cards like that. That's called a biddle grip, just in case you were wondering for the, magical parlance. Now you've got the break there with the 3 aces there and the indifferent cards here. Then you steal, you do a biddle steal, you grab all the cards above the break on the bottom of this pile and you steal them away as you drag off that 4th ace. And so now it will leave you, obviously, with the 4 aces. And you can deal with this in any way you want. You can say you've cut to these 4 cards, and then you do this and show them. And to them, they will think that it was genuinely them that cut to the 4 aces, just because of the way you presented it. So I'll go through it again just very quickly for you so you can have a quick recap, because I know you guys don't like to watch a video twice. Like, why get a guy's views up when you don't have to? So 3 aces on the bottom, 1 ace on top. You get them to cut the pile, the deck into 4 piles, paying attention to where the last pile ends up. And the first pile has got the 3 aces on the bottom. You tell them that there's no way you could know which cards are in each pile, and you grab a break above the bottom 3 cards. Then you drag off an indifferent card on top of those cards, holding the break. Then you drag off another indifferent card on top of that card, another indifferent card on top of that card, keeping the break. Obviously, don't show people, don't tilt your hand. I mean, really. And then you do the steal, you steal away all the cards on top as you drag off the last card, and that will leave you the 4 aces. And I think that is a freaking awesome effect that you could do that takes very little setup and, quite frankly, maybe 20 minutes practice tops. And I think it's great. I like it a lot. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. I'll see you next Sunday for the next Sunday school session.